Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pokemon D&D Snow. I'm your host, the Gold Crow, and I am your DM for this evening. And with me, I have four wonderful people playing this wonderful dice throwing game with me. Uh, Quill, in which, since we're not sponsored by anything, I don't have to announce it. Tell us what happened on the last episode.
Okay, last week we started off with creating the mage detector note and went around having people look at it while we did our chores. We got a magnesite breastplate made by Cedric, and Proteus made himself some blackstone armor. On our way to use the mage detector note on Alara, we weren't able to find her at her place, so the party split up since Dante didn't want anything to do with breaking and entering. Proteus, however, had no problems with it and did some snooping. Most notably, he found a mirror of scrying and evidence of the heretical practice of using electrum pieces. Alara showed up while he was doing this, and Nicholas distracted her long enough to give Proteus time to get out and made a little bit of money in the process. After that, we went to meet up with Polly, who informed us that mystery dungeons may have started disappearing, and uh, the creatures within are appearing out in the real world, and he can point us toward certain ones if we have run into them before. And after that, we went back to the tavern to rest, and Malcolm had a horrific nightmare full of um, sheep with there was body horror involved, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the part where I ran out of time and didn't get to write it down. Um, but ultimately, Malcolm woke up and his ears were bleeding. And before we left, we into Alara, and she gave him a potion of psychic resistance out of pity.
Yeah, yeah, that's indeed what happened. Yeah, you can have a reroll for the session, Malcolm. Uh,
Thanks.
I believe you four are still in Iron Broach early in the morning. You wanted to head out, I think, at this point, or is there still things you wanted to do within the city?
Pretty sure we handled everything last time, unless anyone has any last minute prep.
I don't think
Uh,
so. I'm pretty sure we're just
I've
heading out.
I've got my kits. I've got my crystal. Those were the things I wanted to grab.
Okay. I believe Estelle told you where the Druids are, and to kind of just give you a better description in universe, there is they don't know exactly where they are, but they know a landmark that they use, which is a great tree that apparently passes into their village, where they are settled, and that is a few days out. And again, before you head out, because this is going to be like maybe the last time in a while you're going to be in a city, is there anything else you want to do here?
Let's see, healing potion check, fellas. I have 3. What about you?
I have
I've got
two.
I have
two
one.
regular. Sounds like a god.
A thing to note
Yep.
too, you are going into a forest, so
Yeah. Um. We're gonna have like rations and things like that assumed, right?
I'm not going to be tracking that unless it's
Okay.
in.
Yeah, that's what I meant by
Yeah,
assumed.
yeah,
That's more for when we get back to the ice continent.
yeah.
Hmm.
Long term future. Um,
I guess here's the real question. What do we think we can do once we get into like the your dreams are screwed? So,
that's definitely gonna be the hard part because only got the one potion of psychic resistance, which
Fortunately, I am psychic resistant, which helps.
Um,
I'm feeling like we're forgetting something for navigating a forest, but
I have a cartographer's kit, so if we need a map, I got us.
I've still got
yeah,
the
I've
compass
got
on me.
compasses. The only other thing I could think of is maybe like a machete to get rid of or to clear paths if it's like particularly overgrown, but it's not like we're going to be in a dense jungle or anything, I don't think. Maybe antitoxins.
Oh yeah. I have one antitoxin on me. I don't know if anyone else has any left.
I did not, but I didn't start with any.
I can just end up being ghost type again when we get around there. So
I think getting antitoxins is good because that prevents you from getting the poisoned condition.
well, I'm immune to poison and disease while ghost type. So
Yeah, well, that just means we stick you out front and see if you would have been poisoned otherwise, and then we just chug our antitoxins when that happens, right?
All right. How much do antitoxins cost? Probably like
I'll see in a minute.
50.
I think they're like 20.
10 or
either
20, I
25
think.
or 50.
Oh no, way more. Yeah, they're
I
50.
had a feeling they were around 50.
Yeah.
They will be in this town. They will only be 25 because
neat.
poison is kind of notorious here with the mines and whatnot.
All right, I'll be taking one of those.
Yeah, I may as well take one.
Yeah,
Healing potions are 25.
Healing potions. Roll a d4 minus 1.
All right. One second. You.
So that close to
3.
They have 2 healing potions, and they are 30 gold each.
All right.
we just want to buy up those because I've still got like 380 some gold.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I guess I'll grab the other then, since they'll get me to 3.
Yeah, remember you want healing potions on you, not for for yourself when you go
When I
down.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get one of those. You said 30?
And I got the antitoxin. Okay. I think Malcolm's okay to go.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
You might want to consider lesser restoration if you have second level spell slots at this point, Ice.
Good point.
Oh yeah, you might want to consider your spell choice too.
Yep.
I am a cleric. Or I'm not.
I'm a
I am
cleric.
a bard. I am a
Bard.
cleric. I've been possessed by Loki. No, I am a bard, so therefore I do not. I decided that immediately on level up.
You are a learned caster.
Yep.
My first time ever playing Learned Caster, so
Huh.
So am I.
Fun.
That's right, baby. You gotta live with the world of I pick my spells, and I'm gonna like them.
Until
Luckily,
my
I
next
do have-
level.
yeah. Luckily, I do have lesser as well. So
Let me just get lesser onto my sheet here real quick, because that is going to be really helpful.
Oh yeah.
I'll just swap out.
Especially with 2 teammates that are utterly crippled by being poisoned.
Ugh.
Especially the rogue.
Yep. That's why I bought a second antitoxin.
We'll swap that one for that. That way.
And I have 2 poison resistance potions too, and a potion of acid resistance.
Okay, I've got that ready for the next day's travel. Swap it. I think at this point, yeah. That should be everything.
Okay. You say your goodbyes to the industrial city of Ironbroach
And to Anna.
and to Anna, and you leave the city gates as the noises of the city deafen in your ears as you begin taking the trail to the spot Alara had pointed out and Estelle claimed where these druids reside. It takes a few days to get to that point, and Malcolm, you are plagued with similar nightmares, and I am going to say, do one wisdom saving throw for me.
All right, let's see how this goes. Gotta use the other dice roller.
Yeah, Purser being first kind of does make it a bit awkward, but oh well.
$17.
Be it the dream catcher or your fortitude of what you have, you manage to, you still have these nightmares, but you don't let it do damage to you. You kind of retain whatever shred of lucidity you have, reminding yourself this is a nightmare and this can hurt you, and able to take the necessary steps within your dream to kind of stave off the horrifying imagery and messages it shows you. Everyone else, you also have nightmares. It resurfaces these memories that just dwell within your psyche that terrify you, whether not even horrifying imagery or monsters or anything. It's emotional introspective thing sometimes. For each of you, what do you think that would be? What do you think that you would fear? Start with Proteus.
There's a lot that I could put in there. I would say at this point, it's probably going to have something to do with his freedoms being taken away, to be forcefully removed for reasons that he knows are unjust.
And for Dante, what do you think you dream about or have these nightmares about?
Gosh, I can think of two major ones. One, especially sticking to my mind here, is there's this sort of scene replaying in his head, just of this this girl, and she's not well whatsoever, and clearly afflicted by something. But instead of really granting her this mercy or whatever, um, in this strange moment, Dante seems to sort of let her just continue on as she is. And it's mostly that he's getting caught up on these regrets of like, did he make the right decision? Did he not? Given what he had known in the moment.
Yeah. So maybe just guilt, well, mixture of guilt and regret, just kind of plaguing you. And it's not like you remembered these dreams. Malcolm certainly remembers these nightmares very vividly, but you guys, it's very much like a dream where you don't necessarily remember everything that happened, but it's just like this kind of worm that clings on to your mind that you know it happened. You're not sure what happened, but you know it happened. And for you, Nicholas, what do you think you...
For Nicholas, it isn't so much fear of dying. He's accepted the very real possibility that he may end up dying on the process of his current quest, and he's long since accepted that. His greatest fear is probably accidentally dragging, and where these nightmares may take form is actually dragging his friends and family from before he went off on this revenge quest into his issues and getting them killed because of his own actions.
Yeah, maybe you go back to your hometown and just everyone you see is just dead. Just corpses. It's just it's one of those things maybe like where it just like appears people are going on their day, like an average day in the city, but they're all dead, and not like zombies, they're just literally corpses, but you have no idea how they are moving around and doing this through dream logic. Like you can't really piece it together when you wake up. But yeah, you all don't really get you get your sleep in, but you just kind of you're starting to be plagued by these just nightmares every day. But after several days of walking, the trail becomes less distinct and more overgrown, as though few travelers have passed this way in recent times. The underbrush to the forest thickens, and you occasionally have to push aside hanging vines or step over roots that jut out of the ground like bones of the earth itself. And the path that you took here just seems to be just slowly disappearing, and it becomes more forest. And soon, the trees grow more massive, towering like the buildings in Ironbroach, like ancient sentinels, and their trunks as wide as houses, gnarled and twisted with age. The bark looks a very healthy brown and is rough to the touch. What you also notice, though, is some of the trees are covered in fungi.
Might want to avoid touching those.
I'd much rather avoid any sort of poison mushrooms if it's anything similar to the mines.
I've probably been trying to make a map up to this point since we left the trail, since that'd be the last major landmark.
Okay, yeah, that's, I'll let you do that. Actually, I want everyone to roll a d6 for me.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh yeah, you've
Oh,
been
no.
slain.
Well,
Well.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I got it.
No!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
I knew you took Parcel back for a reason.
All right.
That's 3 1s and a 6.
This is well.
We're dead.
So, eventually, the trail leads you up to the path that you're following to this great tree leads you to a deep ravine that cuts across the forest like a gash in the earth, with steep, crumbling sides and overgrown ferns and tangled roots. Spanning the ravine is a massive log bridge, the fallen trunk of a tree, and its bark is stripped away in places to reveal the pale wood beneath. The tree is wide enough for several people to walk side by side, though its surface is slick with moss and damp from recent rainfalls. What do you do?
There's a part of me that wants to try to jam the voodoo stick into it, and then the other part of me's like, that's a bad idea.
You mean the friend stick?
The friend stick.
Ira has the friend stick.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Oh,
Well, good news is that means it's never coming back. She will have destroyed it or made an ornament out of it.
How long was the ravine again?
It's about 60 feet across.
okay.
Let me think if there's something fun I could do. I don't think so. I guess. What order do we want to cross this in?
I mean, that's just figuring a way across versus the important question.
I mean, it's either me or Malcolm first, I imagine, is what we want.
Alright.
We either want me to help people on the other side, and I have a little bit of an insurance policy, or we want Malcolm because he fall into pit, he fine.
Yeah.
Wait, it's 60 feet across, but how deep?
It looks to go quite a ways down, maybe 90.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Malcolm would be fine.
Yeah,
I
Malcolm
love
would
the
be
confidence there.
fine. Yeah, I've got my own insurance policy, but
The problem is really going to be getting people across.
All right.
how stable does this log look? Like, if we start walking on it, is it going to start doing, like, Pikachu's vacation stuff to us?
No, it's settled. Like, it's kind of made a grove, so it's very settled in there when you look at it. At least on
Okay.
this side. So, and it's almost like it's made for purpose here. Like, this wasn't just a tree that fell down conveniently here.
Cut
Okay,
this thing and
the-
used it.
No, the druids just grew the tree out of the side of the wall. To make
All right,
a bridge.
So I
I've got-
guess we'll just
I thought
have
this was a log, not true.
I guess we'll just have Malcolm cross then.
All right.
I've got Nicholas has insurance for if other people fall, but he doesn't really have insurance for if he falls.
Okay, so Malcolm, you're gonna go across.
Yeah.
Cross first since he resists
All right.
fall damage.
Malcolm, you step onto the large fallen tree and you begin to walk across slowly as your footsteps kind of ring through the forest. And as you walk across it, Malcolm, there's this familiarity and like not familiarity, more like this, like you're invited here. Like as you walk across it 20, 30 feet, it's like a homecoming, really. It's like you're welcome here. The more you're pretty confident, like even if you fall here, you're okay. But there's just something about crossing this log that you're just it just makes you feel more comfortable.
Freaking gosh, fire ally.
I like this place, guys.
That's what worries me.
I mean, it's got grass, so I mean, it's a lot better than being in Iron Broach.
Yeah.
Well,
In
that
fact-
I can't deny at least.
Yeah, you could still smell the industry, though. It's really like this pimple on the land, Iron Roach. So, but there's moss covered. There's actually moss on the tree as you go across it, so you're able to. It's not too slick. It's like a carpet, really, as you cross it, Malcolm. And you get 60, 70. You're across.
All right, so who's next?
Probably me. You two are gonna want to help each other out when you start making your treks.
All right. So you're gonna go across, Proteus?
Well, I've got a couple things I want to do because I don't trust this thing.
Okay.
So first things first, I'm going to cast Shadow Tool and make a staff so that way I have more points of stability on the log itself. And then the second thing that I want to do is hold my action to use recall on the black rock armor in case I fall.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you hop onto the log with these preparations. And
Oh, and I'm going to actually remember to do this. I'm going to give Proteus a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, if I don't use it here, I'll use it soon, I'm sure.
all right, you begin crossing, maybe using the staff you have to just kind of slowly meander your way forward. You get 10 feet, 20 feet, and I want you to do a perception check.
Is this where we find out Malcolm got eaten by wolves or something, and this is just all an illusion? I have a +2 to perception.
You got the bardic inspiration.
And I used the wrong bot again.
Force of habit.
Yeah.
I'll use the parser.
Excuse me, it's upset with me now.
Best man is typing. There it is.
Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20.
All right, so you instantly see this, Proteus. As you're walking across, something catches your attention, kind of writhing from below the log, as you see vines kind of snake upwards and kind of crawling towards you.
That's not good.
You're about 20 feet in there. Across the log.
All right. So are they like in front of me or like below me right now?
They're like kind of on the side. They like came from underneath the log, and they're kind of like flanking you right now as they're like slowly crawling up towards your feet.
Okay, so they're coming from both sides then.
Yes.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. Do I have an action?
You are readying it to teleport.
Recall.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. I'm going to assume I can't change it then.
You can change it, you just won't be doing that anymore.
Like you're dropping a spell slot.
I think it's best for me. With that check, do I know if they're more or less using tremor sense or if someone is guiding them?
You would have to do a Arcana or Nature check.
All right. Arcana it is 18.
These seem to have life in them, meaning it's part of something, and it knows you're there. You don't think it would be tremor sense. It just kind of knows you're there. And
All right.
they're getting closer and closer.
All right, I'm gonna. I don't know if will it take an action to pole vault.
I'd treat that as a jump, but you'd get double. If you pole vault, it'll count as your jump times 2, but you need a 10-foot running start, and if that case, we're rolling initiative if you try and do that.
Yeah, I would need to move 10 feet to then jump the last 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do, because I'm not gonna let go of this action, because if they grapple me, I'm absolutely wanting it.
Alright, so only you and I will roll initiative right now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh
We are
boy,
not
I
aware
got
of
I
this.
got pretty high. But you might be saved by the modifier though.
He's also still got his bardic inspiration.
But
I got
no.
5.
okay, this thing got 20. So it is going to. I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Fortunately, I'm okay at these. I used the wrong button. It's gonna be a long day. 21.
All right, you. Let's see how this works. Oh wait. Okay, we'll use that, but first you do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh, they're possession plants too.
So we'll say you got that but first, yeah, you got to do wisdom saving throw.
16.
Okay, that's a pass. So okay, yeah, So you feel this kind of clamp on your mind, and it says to you, "Leave, you filth, leave." But you ignore that, and as the vines kind of threaten to grab you, you just kind of duck your head, and then your turn.
All right, well, I guess we're going to be moving 10 feet and then pole vaulting another 20 to
Okay.
get to the other side.
You are on the other side. That is when you see the vines kind of retract back into the log, And above the overhang of trees in above you, it start the leaves start coalescing as it kind of like starts morphing into that of this undescript face. It's very much just a face that it doesn't really have. It has this very androgynous, just undescript creature look to it, and it says to you, "You dare bring your poison here? The stench of that city is all over you. Your factories already choke the rivers and blacken the skies. You will not desecrate this land too."
I do not intend to do anything of the sort. All I'm here is to ask a few questions.
I am not interested. Turn back now, or I will make these woods your grave.
You're not interested in peaceful negotiations between the forest and the city?
No, I've already seen what that city has done, as the eyes kind of twist and look up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yes, this dreamer is allowed, but the rest of you leave.
But they're my friends.
Malcolm, do a persuasion with advantage.
Alright. Alright, that's just 2d20 then. A 4 and a 1.
Do you want to reroll this?
I don't know, maybe. Alright, fine. It goes early in this session, boys. Who's ready for another low roll? 14 and 11.
So 14.
Yep.
Have you not been brainwashed by that perverted city?
No. I mean, my friends also come from Helmfirth, and it's kind of nice out there.
I think we are.
There's lots of grass and lots of trees, and there's even a rock garden over there, and it has the best grass in the world. It's actually Dante's rock garden. He points to the Typhlosion on the other side.
The face of Lee's kind of looks over to the two on the other side of the bridge. You're not here to spread more of that city's poison?
It was never our intent. I think we got off on the wrong foot. We're not even from Ironbroach. Well, we've been there, yes, but we're not inhabitants.
You said you allowed the dreamer here, but our dreamer's dreams have been infected, and we wanted to talk to you about that, not about pollution. Though if you want, I could give you a book on how to potentially cleanse it.
Yes. I allowed the dreamer to join the rest of his flock.
Oh boy, they're here.
Reese is here. But I am afraid perhaps letting you here is not for the best. For great disaster has fallen upon the Circle of Dreams. It has been damaged, and it has already been done. Something terrible has been awakened, or perhaps remains slumbering deeper in these ancient woods.
Well, then my friends really have to come, because they've been helping me the entire time I've been outside of Helm Firth.
Perhaps you can help. The trees kind of shift to go to the other side where Malcolm and Proteus are right now, as the face kind of reforms on another large cluster of shrubbery and bush. It began when a great ripple tore through the natural balance. A rift, no, a tear between worlds. It happened far away, yet its impact was felt here. A creature named Charlie, a unicorn from the Feywild, was violently shunted into this realm and dragged through with chaotic magic. When Charles crossed into our world, it did so through the dreamscape, a bridge between realms. I don't know what kind of monster would do this to a unicorn. Charles was brought into our world through a brief shunt of this magic, and he was sent back to the Feywild. But, as I said before, the dreamscape is the bridge between these worlds. A unicorn such as Charles travels. And each dreamscape is individual. Many of you experience this when you go to bed, when you sleep, when you slumber. You are put in a world that makes no sense. But the dreamer has full control over it. When Charles was shunted through, he brought through residual energy from that evil magic. And the dreamscape he used was the Archdruid of the Circle of Dreams, located in this very forest. That Archdruid sleeps eternally, for he is imprisoning a creature called the Dream Holder. The magic that Charlie brought with him, Charlie the unicorn, I wanted to say that fully for some reason, brought with him, was able to break the seal the Archdruid concocted, and the Dream Holder is now free in the dreamscape, and its goal is to unite everyone's dreamscape, throwing them into eternal slumber, feeding off these dreams. To sleep here in this forest would mean death for you.
How are you still alive, then?
I am a sentinel the Druids used. I am a spirit called a Dryad. But this line of questioning is not without wisdom. There are many others that were under the control of the Druid druids who all now sleep. And many of these guardians are out of control and unruly.
Malcolm looks like he's trying to wrap his head around all this and not doing very well.
Right now, the settlement of the Druids is now... There is one still awake who is barely clinging on. Exhaustion may take him. But if you go to him, he may be able to help you.
Well, then we better hurry, because when you gotta sleep, you gotta sleep.
Yes, but there are, as I have mentioned, there are many spirits, the Druids, used as guardians that will attack you to the death.
Oh, so they aren't nice like you, then.
No, but they cannot die, in a sense. So if you dispatch their physical forms, I can hold their spirits. Perhaps if you succeed in waking the Druids up, we can reform them.
Well, normally I put people to sleep, but I guess waking up some people would be okay.
Right,
Because too much sleep is bad, actually.
right now they are in an eternal nightmare
Oh, that's really bad.
of the Dream Holder. Many have passed away and fallen because of this.
Which way do we need to go?
You need to go through the Dream Tree. As
Ooh, that sounds fun.
That sounds bad.
as you see some of the boughs of trees kind of move, and you see this kind of great tree in the towering before you. You have to go through the barrows of that tree. It will lead you to the settlement of the Druids, but again, there are dangerous spirits abound that will attack you.
No way to ward them off the same way that we at least try to explain to you.
No, they've lost all sense of self. And perhaps that's what awaits me for if the Druids are all asleep for too long.
Still, the more we leave behind, the better our backs are covered.
But if you intend to go through here, again, do not rest here. Do not fall asleep, or else you will be trapped in nightmare, eternal. You will be another piece of the Dream Weaver's, the Dream Holder's puzzle.
Not sleeping here is fine by me. Frankly, I have been enjoying the random dreams we've already gotten, so I'm fine with not going through that stuff again.
Yes, the Dream Holder is sealed still, but Charles and the Archdruid are probably barely managing it to be able to contain it, which is why nightmares within this region are probably rampant.
Noticing as far as Ironbroach. At least Malcolm did.
Yes, he is one more in tune with dreams.
I think we should go now, guys.
Yeah, I think so too. You don't mind if we? You're not gonna You're gonna let us cross, right?
If you intend to help, I am trusting you because I am desperate.
I mean, that's kind of what we came here to do. Stop the nightmares.
Very well. As you see all the vines start retracting underneath the log.
All right. Seeing that Nicholas is gonna cross.
As will Dante.
Yeah, you are all allowed to cross over the log, and you've all reconvened.
All right. Looks like we got plenty of work to do.
Here's a lot worse than we thought it would be.
Yeah, I'll say.
Malcolm's already on his way to the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make use of the 1 hour I have.
Okay. All right. So, as you move through the forest, the sounds dampening. The trail continuing. The trees here are larger, even larger, and just kind of shoot up like pillars. And the air is thick with the scent of earth and moss. And at the heart of this area is this great tree that stands in front of you, towering above everything else. Its bark is dark and deeply furrowed, twisted with the age, and its roots stretch out in all directions. Some as large as the trees that you've passed by, but the air is cool and still almost reverent, as though the tree commands the respect of everything in the forest. The entrance to the tree's burrow is a large, hollowed-out arc in its side, wide enough for possibly a huge creature to pass through with ease. But inside is dark and cool, the walls lined with gnarled roots that twist and spiral like veins of the tree itself.
Malcolm's gonna take one more bite of grass before heading inside.
All right. Here we are.
When you say it's dark in there, is it like
Yes, it's pretty
pitch
dark.
black dark?
It's
or,
like a cave.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I like that.
Luckily, I am cat, so I could see in dark.
Everyone can see except me. Are we planning to just stay dark or actually
Yeah,
light
just
the
go
walls?
ahead and turn on the lantern for this.
All right.
Yeah, I get the feeling. We're probably not stealthing around here, so
More like I don't think that the trees are going to not notice.
yeah.
Instead of using a lantern, just because the fire could potentially be blown out when you know it's a bunch of druid magic, let's actually just pick up a rock and use light on it.
Oh, that's probably better anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a glowing rock. You see the path open to a massive cavern-like chamber where the tree's ancient roots intertwine above and below, forming a natural ceiling and floor. The roots are thick and twisted with this dim greenish glow that you don't really know what it is, but the air is, again, thick with damp earth, and you hear the sound of dripping water echo, and you see pools of still, dark water collected in depressions between the roots. There is an opening that seems to go down with these kind of... It looks like man-made, but it's like a set of stairs going down.
Right. Down the stairs.
On the stairs.
Okay. As you go through the roots, and it's kind of difficult terrain in here, there's something strange about the water in these kind of recesses as you pass by them. But there's something about the way they shift when you're close to them, like they're aware of your presence, but you're just heading towards the stairs.
Yeah.
Really, we shouldn't worry about that.
Dante can touch it.
Malcolm will investigate the water and say hi to it.
Okay. You say hi to the water. The water, it's very strange. It almost like acknowledges you. Like the ripples kind of move in these very strange ways. It's not just like the just moisture hitting it or your voice making ripples in it. It kind of just, it's like something's being dropped into it, and there's just a shift in it.
Friend water.
And yeah, that's what you got.
I promise not to drink you water. And he's going to continue onto the stairs.
Okay. You descend the stairs, and as you descend them, you realize the tree might be underground. More of the tree might be underground. But as you go down these wooden steps made out of tree bark, this room is smaller and more narrow, and the walls are lined with appears to be deep groves carved in the wood, forming these strange patterns that seem like some form of text. And when you walk close to these groves with this text, you hear whispers that swirl around you but never seem to become fully clear.
That sure is strange.
Malcolm's going to touch it.
When you touch it, Malcolm, you hear the whispers in your mind, and it's speaking in this unfamiliar language, like
It talks like the way I try to read.
And
Yeah.
you start to hear your own voice, Malcolm. And it's speaking in this, funny enough, it's speaking in this language. And it wants you to stay here.
He frowns a little bit. Well, I'm telling me that I want to stay here, but if I stay here, I'll fall asleep forever. I like sleeping, but falling asleep forever is kind of what we're not supposed to do. Sorry, me.
Do a wisdom saving throw, Malcolm.
9.
When you tear yourself away from that, it feels like you were there reading that for like 2 weeks. Like
Guys, that felt weird.
Like, it's hard to imagine your friends just stayed there and watched you hear these voices for 2 weeks, 14 days.
Guys, it felt like I was reading that for like a long time.
Did his wool completely regrow during
No.
that time?
No.
Okay.
But Malcolm, you feel like it should have.
Mental prisons. A long time. Getting more and more worried about this sort of druid magic.
Yeah, it's really weird, but I don't really feel tired, I don't think. 1 second, let me check. DM, do I feel tired?
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't feel tired at all. I must be really good at the staying up thing.
Yeah, I think this was a different sort of trap.
Dante just looks at Malcolm with worry. Let's
get out of
careful around
here.
Yeah, I'd say tearing for too long around here is probably a pretty terrible idea.
All right. Yeah, you continue through this narrow passage that kind of twists, and it goes to an incline that you gotta kind of slide down. And the barrow opens up to this large chamber. It has what looks like a hole in the middle, but it's covered in web.
Oh no. It's the Deku tree.
And there are some vines that kind of crawl, very similar to the ones the Dryad created, that go down this hole. There is, and it also leads up to this more or less balcony. And there are several large mushrooms in this room as well.
My first thought is just throw one of the mushrooms into the web just to see if the things will attack it like a spider.
It's a very large mushroom. Malcolm could probably pluck it from the ground, but the rest of you might have a little bit of a hard time. Like,
I don't need the whole thing. I only need part of it.
Okay, so you're gonna go over to the mushroom and rip some of it off?
Make sure you ask it first.
Actually, before I even touch it, can I use my herbalist tools to see if this is like what mushroom this is?
You'd have to get close to it if you want to examine it closely.
How close is it to the webs?
They're pretty close to the webs. They're kind of on the sides of the web.
Okay, I'm gonna push it into the web from across the room.
So you're gonna touch it with it. Well, it's definitely more than 10 pounds.
Oh, mushroom, and it's in the ground.
It's in the ground. Yeah.
You want me to just do that instead, since I'm immune to being poisoned right now?
That's not being poisoned I'm worried about now.
if it might cause him to fall asleep.
Yeah, I mean, you have the best save, so.
All right. I'll go ahead and since Proteus is here, just trying to figure out how the heck to do this. Dante will just, given he knows he's probably got a better shot at this, he'll approach and try to figure out if this mushroom's poisonous or what.
All right, so you're gonna go over to it and study it.
Yes.
All right. So you get within 10 feet of the mushroom, and as you hit that mark, it begins to stir and shake as kind of from it you see these kind of two bulges in its side as two appendages rip out,
Oh.
and it kind of starts ripping itself out of the ground or out of the tree here. And everyone else notices too. The other one is doing the same thing.
Oh no.
Oh, spider mushrooms, fun.
And yeah, let's roll for initiative.
This is not what I was expecting at all.
I can't say it was either, but hey, here we are.
Parts I can't use that.
Spider shrooms, that's just silly.
I got pretty high again.
We seem to be getting pretty high as well.
The lowest we got was 17, so
Wow.
I got a 20. Or no, I got a 19.
one of us beats that.
Alright, and so I will... Don't worry, Shannon, I'll save it. I'm just setting up initiative and putting down the people, okay? There you go, there you go. There you
Can I
go.
be over here-ish, since you said within 10 feet?
Yeah, you're within 10 feet of one of the mushrooms. All right.
Do I still have the BI?
I'll say you have it.
Yeah.
Weird. Same modifier between Proteus and I.
You can just choose who goes first in that case.
Proteus, would you rather go first or?
Depends. I think you should probably go first. I can react more to what you're doing than the other way around, since you're the one in danger. So I'll give it to you.
Process is most likely going to be backing up towards you guys.
Yeah, but that gives me more abilities to potentially screw around with the thing when you're not in its way.
All right. Just give you the lay of the land. There's the web. There's kind of the vine snaking down into it. This is about 15 feet up to this ledge, or you can use the vines. There you go. Nicholas, it's your go.
Oh boy. Okay, see, they're not in very good AoE range, not that matters that much. I think I'm just gonna go with keeping it simple. I think I'm gonna true strike my Fife of Dragon Song and fire a dart at it.
Okay.
I'll just in case it causes it to aggro, I'll fire at the one right next to Dante.
Okay.
Use maiden, not purser. $17.
17 hits it.
Okay. Oh wait, I forget. I always forget I get a +1 for it. Okay, it'll take I believe True Strike means it's radiant. So it'll take 1 radiant damage. Oh, did we decide? I can't remember. Did we decide it it actually has damage modifiers too?
To
The dart itself. Like normally darts deal
Oh.
1 damage, but is it 1 plus like my charisma because I'm using True Strike, or is it just 1?
Oh yeah, you can add your modifier.
Okay. Then it is 1 plus 5. Okay, so yeah, it'll take 6 radiant damage and
Just tell me the total it took.
okay. 9 combined radiant and thunder damage.
Okay. So how much in all?
9.
9. All right. All right. As you hit it, Dante, I want you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
As when you hit it with this weapon, just a bunch of spores shoot out into the air.
Should have figured something like that.
I do not have a great con save. No. Okay, Parcher's back.
Oh, welcome back, Parser.
That is not a roll.
Well, we know Parser is back. Oh, and hey, I actually used Parser before.
Oh no, that's only 7.
All right, so excellent.
Uh-oh.
You are now stunned, Dante.
Oh no!
Oh no!
As this doesn't count as, it doesn't say anywhere it's poison, so you're just kind of stunned as like the spores kind of you inhale them and they cause you to just babble incoherently. All right. Anything else you're doing, Nicholas?
Okay, seeing that, Nicholas will probably move over here to get ready to get to the high ground. And yeah, that'll be his turn.
All right.
Well, just in case, he'll give a bardic inspiration to Dante, just in case he needs to repeat the save.
Okay. The mushroom man is going to move right here. 15, 20. And this one is going to dodge. The mushroom man is going to fist you twice, Dante, as it begins to pummel you with advantage. Not hitting with the first one, because that's only an 11. But I think this second one's gonna hit you. The fifth. Oh, maybe it's not. It does 16.
Oh, I needed 17.
Okay, yeah. It just does not get past your. Just did not get past you.
I don't know how this would realistically miss if I'm stunned.
It's just too weak, and so it just didn't do any damage to you.
Did you make those rolls at advantage?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
I thought he was stunned, not paralyzed.
Well, it's still advantage.
Yeah.
Stunned is
Yeah,
the
stunned
auto.
is
Or
still
paralyzed
advantage.
is auto crit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dante, you can repeat the save. It's just a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so it is a repeat save. Glad I gave him the bardic inspiration.
Okay, yep. This is first. The bardic inspiration is a D6.
Yeah, you failed,
Correct.
so it comes in. Yep, you
The
passed.
16.
It was at the end of your turn, so yeah. So
Darn it.
You snap to it. Proteus.
All right. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do, Dante. I don't like where you are, but I feel like the best thing we can do is burst this thing down.
There is the other one on the other side.
That's dodging.
Oh, right, it's dodging.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna get stuff from him. So yeah, we're gonna go and cross.
You're really just gonna keep hitting me while I'm in the next to here.
I'm gonna crossbow this thing.
You're really gonna shoot it.
You guys are really just gonna.
20.
Yeah,
If
20
we
hits
kill
it.
him, you don't have to worry about him hitting
You know
you
what's funny
anymore.
is he's still gonna get sneak attack because I'm next to it.
Yes, that's the other thing I'm counting on.
Oh my gosh.
20 damage.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's barely hanging on. But Dante, do another Constitution saving throw.
The bardic inspiration was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
16.
You passed. Yes, you do not. The stun does
This
not
time
take
he
hold.
covers his mouth.
The spores do not take hold of you.
All right, now let me just look up telekinetic real quick because I don't think I can shove people to the floor with it. Yes, I cannot push them to the floor, but I am gonna push this one away from us.
Where?
5 feet back.
Does it need to make a throw? A saving throw?
It does need to make a saving throw. It's a strength save.
All right. Where is he? On my list here. All right. $13.
He fails. He's going back 5 feet.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm going to back up here.
Okay. And
That's my turn.
then it will be Le Malcolm's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sorry, Dante. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it with my lance.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Reckless attack.
All right.
Wait, you're with him? Oh no.
Actually, no, not with my lance. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to use my pike.
Okay.
Okay. 18 is 17. That's without mods.
That will hit.
Let's see, that's a D10 plus. And there's the. Yeah. And it's great weapons, so there we go. 11 damage and it's pushed 10 feet.
Because
He
you
wants him into the web.
Oh, you want him into the web. Well, because you pushed it, it explodes, and it's a 10-foot radius around it, so I think you would avoid making the throw. Yeah.
Hooray!
Okay.
My crazy plan worked.
Okay. Yeah, the mushroom man is felled. All right. Is that your turn, Malcolm?
Yep.
All right. So, in front of you, Proteus, you see the air kind of ripple just in front of you. And then you see a vision of you, like, falling over dead, being bitten by something. As from out of that vision, jumps this 8-legged monstrosity.
Oh. Oh. I thought Bulma was down there, not over here.
And it's going to attack with advantage.
Oh, blink spiders, yes.
Hey.
That is going to be a 20 to hit.
I cannot block that.
All right, so you're going to take a total of 9 piercing damage, and I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I do have it. I don't want to use it, but I have it. Con save. Whee! That's probably a fail. It's an 11.
So that will be... You just passed.
Oh, okay. I'm a safe man.
Wow.
But you will take only 9 poison damage.
So 18 damage in total?
It would have been 18, but you only take 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Or wait, are you using like Uncanny Dodge?
I don't have that, no.
Okay, so yeah, you take 9 and then another 9, so 18 in total, yes.
A lot of damage.
That's 2/3 of my HP.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, okay, and it's just going to stand there. And you see as this creature's in front of you, you see that future of you getting like falling down dead and just it wrapping you up in a web. But fortunately, this is not that timeline. All right, back to the top of the round with Nicholas.
Okay, let's change this thing. I think we want this thing dead.
Spiders a bigger concern? Probably.
I mean,
see.
you don't know if this thing has an AoE at point blank either.
I mean, it might be just when it gets hit.
Nicholas is gonna... Yeah, he's gonna go back over to Proteus's side. He's gonna pull out his rapier, and he's gonna true strike rapier.
All right, make an attack roll against the spider.
All right. $19.
That'll be a hit.
All right. Yeah. 10 radiant damage. Nice.
All right. You see it like disorient, and you see these possibilities of you missing it, but you manage to get that strike into that one where you actually do hit it.
All right, and it is also now, thanks to his weapon mastery, it is now vet, I believe.
Yeah, so you get it next attack with advantage.
Yep.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yep.
All right. The Mushroom Man is going to hobble over towards Dante.
No.
And it starts trying to punch you.
Oh.
I am the Mushroom Man. That's a 20 to hit on one.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
I mean, you could shield it if you want.
I mean,
And a 21 to hit on the other.
I already said no to the first one. I don't want to actually know what damage dice these do if I get hit by both, so sure, I'll just shield.
All right. And yeah, the Shimmering Shield, as you see these, it tried to punch you, and you saw like spores explode from its its fist as it hits the Shimmering Shield.
Whew.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a free use of that, right?
Right, I do. Thank you for reminding me.
Because that's why I said it.
Yeah, I always forget that the first use is free.
And remember, we can't sleep here, so no long resting.
Yep. I just don't want to be spending stuff was the main thing.
All right, so then it is going to go to your turn, Dante.
Okay. God, man. Worst spot right now. I'm just gonna trust you guys have this then, I think. Oh, you know what? I got a wonderful idea. I'm gonna try to grapple this thing.
The Mushroom Man? Okay. So it has to do a saving throw, correct? Based on your dex.
Based on, it's what, 8 plus dex plus proficiency?
Yeah.
That is going to be... It needs to pass 13.
All right. The Mushroom Man will try and do a dex saving throw. It failed.
Yes. I hope you know what I'm doing. I'm tossing it into the spider web.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you could bring him to the spider web, I guess. Whoop. All right. So he needs to do another dex save now. Failed. He is under the effects of the web spell right now.
Nice.
So he's restrained.
Okay.
Nice.
Unarmed. He's restrained right now. I think the best option will be this is bonus action. Main action, disengage.
All right. Okay. And then we will go to Proteus.
All right. How dark is it in here?
It's well, you got a light stone, so
Yep.
it's kind of well lit from Dante for
I think it's only 10:10, right? Or is it
It's
20:20?
2020.
so
I have to be so flippin' far away from you, dude.
You gotta be at least 40 feet away from me, sorry.
yeah.
No, at least 20 for a near automatic pass.
Well, you're outside of
fine.
the range of the...
I guess I should ask, can I even hide in the shadows? Or is it like, no, if they have dark vision, they doesn't matter?
If they have dark vision, it's like you can't really hide in the shadows unless you're like a gloom stalker or something.
Yeah, I was just asking because I have the black stone.
No. Well, assuming this creature has dark vision, you can't, but you can try.
I'm like, if I'm over here, would he be able to see me?
Like this, like just the
I see that there's like like an alcove over here. That's what I'm trying to reach.
if you have total cover, then you're allowed to hide, but if something can see you, then you don't.
Did he see me in the alcove? Probably.
Zapping it seems like the right play here.
Definitely not. I'm still going to use my action to recall away from this thing.
Were you standing there?
Yeah.
You were here before? Okay, yeah.
I moved 20 feet back, so that way there was 30 feet between me and the mushroom man.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So channeling in the power, but you can only do that once a day, right?
Yes, it is done now.
Alright. So It's like almost like in Rewind, like you see this phantom of Proteus kind of like it like kind of rewinds like footage on a video editor. And then he's just back right here.
All right, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How much up the ladder?
15 feet.
All right. So then I'll have to bonus action dash, which will use up 10 of that, and then 15, 20. Yes. That's what I want. Because at the very least up here I can hide.
Okay, yeah, you would. You can do a stealth check.
I have no actions to do it. Just
Okay.
now it's possible next turn.
Okay. Malcolm.
Okay, I'm gonna smash it.
All right. Squash the spider.
Full action.
Recklessly.
Okay.
Over 20.
Over 20 will hit it.
Uh, 13 damage, and it needs to make a con save.
13.
I'm trying to topple it.
All right. Let me see its strength here. Or no, it's con. It's con, right? Or it's con or strength.
I can't remember. I gotta look up the topple
Topple?
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the creature must succeed on a strength saving throw against DC equal to A plus your proficiency plus your companion's strength modifier.
So
I'm
10
seeing
plus your strength.
Constitution is what
I
I'm
must
seeing.
be looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I could have sworn it was Constitution. I'm looking at the wrong thing then.
Okay.
So how's the DC calculated?
It's 8 plus your strength plus proficiency.
Okay, in that case, it's going to be
Plus
15.
15. All right. If it truly is con, he's a little worse at this. But he got a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. But he is grievously injured.
I wish I had a way to do a little more damage. Oh well.
It is at that point, from across the room, you see the vine start to writhe as from the vines they start to coalesce and form. It's actually this is actually supposed to be a large creature. So let's maybe,
Well,
yeah,
probably like right there then.
okay. As they coalesce into this very humanoid plant-like creature. It doesn't have like a face or anything. In fact, its head is just this pink flower as it begins to like form at these vines and it begins to shamble over to Dante. Let's see.
Oh, Dante, you sure are popular today.
All right, yeah. So it's going to go 40. All right. And it moves with this unnatural speed. And I want you... Actually... This might be better. Yeah. 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 All right. I need Malcolm, Nicholas, and Dante to all do wisdom saving throws.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Not bad stat. Cool.
whiz. Oh, this is my proficiency. And that's 20.
That'll pass.
Does this have to do with being frightened or charmed?
This will be a charm, yes.
Okay, I have advantage.
13.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
You are incapacitated, Malcolm, and your speed is 0. As you look at these swirling colors coming from the flower creature. You need to take damage, or someone needs to shake you out of the stupor using an action.
Okay.
All right. The spider disappears.
Ah.
And okay. Very well. Okay. Back to the top of the round with Nicholas. You see that Malcolm staring blankly at this humanoid flower.
Question about Vex. Is it just for the next round, or does it last until I hit it next?
I believe it is till you hit it next. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Then I will, Nicholas will use his action.
Oh, wait. It is your next turn.
Hmm.
Before the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And you did it on the spider, so
Yeah.
it would, unless you have a way of hitting the spider, it's gone anyway.
I do not, so yeah, never mind. Okay. Then I think Nicholas will use his action to shake Malcolm away.
All right, Malcolm, you get to your senses as like Nicholas slaps you or something.
And he will see. I used that was like 10 feet. I went. Yeah, that was 10. And he's gonna be over here, and that'll be his turn.
All right. Sure. We go to the Mushroom Man, who's gonna try and get out of this, because that's the only thing he can do. And he got a 4, so he's just kind of stuck there.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. All right, so Dante, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, Malcolm's back up, so
Yeah.
in case I'll just commit everything to going after this guy.
All right. The dancing foliage.
Quarterstaff. And that's a nat 1, so that's not hitting. We'll just try for the punch. Oh, no, the rolls. That's only 11.
Okay. That does not hit.
Ugh. Well, action, bonus action. I'm not going to risk moving away from this thing and getting slapped, so I'll stay here.
All right. Proteus.
All right. I know my hiding plan is done for. But you know what I am is fast. So I'm just going to bonus action dash over here. And then after that, let's see, of the two, who's more banged up here?
Well, this hasn't been touched yet.
I don't think
I
I
don't
have.
think the mushroom has either.
Yeah.
I never hit it. I just kind of threw it into the web.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we put any damage on him either. But if he was weakened, I wanted to know. Okay. Then we take
The dancing
Yeah.
foliage?
Yeah, we take the shot against the foliage.
Okay, make your shot.
22.
That'll hit the dancing foliage.
All right. 12 damage.
Alright.
Unless it resists piercing.
It does not.
Yeah.
Or wait, it does!
No!
It does! Okay, yeah, so it'll only take 6 damage.
All right.
Alright. Yeah.
Well, that's all from me. That's action, bonus, action, movement.
Okay. Then we go to Malcolm, who has got out of the dancing foliage's charm.
All right. Okay. I think I'm just going to try to topple it.
Alright, with your maul?
Maul.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Reckless attacking. Missed.
That will miss.
And, okay, I think I'm gonna rage now.
Okay. Roll that d8.
3. Bring it up real quick. Oh boy, it's the intangible spirit one.
So like a flump comes or something?
I like to imagine that they're little Malcolms.
Okay. We'll just, where's the Fey one?
So the enemies take damage by counting sheep. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just use the celestial thingy. Okay, there you go. There's your thing.
Alright. Reading the rest of it. Okay. Okay, it's right there. Okay, not right there. Right there.
Okay.
Okay, and that's my turn, so now this needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I think it's... Yeah, that's its best save. $16.
Okay, yeah, that definitely passes.
Okay. What?
So the Malcolm exploded.
Okay, does it take like half damage?
No, it doesn't take any.
Okay, and do these just keep appearing on your turn or something?
I can use my bonus action to pop another one.
Okay. All right. Then we'll go to the dancing foliage's turn if you're done.
Yep.
Nicholas, roll a d6 for me.
Oh, it's a
Okay,
recharge.
it's a recharge. That's good.
4. Thank
It gets it
Goodness.
back.
What?
All right.
So it's a 50-50.
I
Fudge.
doesn't want to do that again. Let's go for... Let's lay 2 attacks into Malcolm, 2 attacks into Dante.
Oh, it's got 4. Okay.
First for Malcolm, and these will be at advantage, I believe.
Yep.
So that will be the first attack. That'll be a 20 on the first one, and a 20 on the second one.
Okay.
And you will take a total of 10 slashing damage.
Is that already halved?
No, so only 5.
Okay.
And for Dante, that is only going to be a 16 and a 15.
Means another hit.
Okay. And it is going to use its bonus action to disengage.
Oh, it could do that in this row. Cool.
And go 40 feet away. All right.
This boy's getting scanned. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Nicholas, since its other prey ran away wisely,
Oh.
I had a feeling it might do that.
yeah, it's going to attack you with advantage.
That's fine.
It's a different modifier for the spider. That will actually only be 18.
That is my AC exactly, but I will cast shield.
Okay, it does not get its poisonous bite does not get through the shield. All right, the spider is standing in front of you. Nicholas, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, the spider's standing in front of me, so I definitely know what I'm doing. I'm true straight attacking it with my rapier.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
A 20 will hit it, and you will possibly slay it, I think. It is not... It took a very meaty hit from Proteus earlier. Or from Malcolm, I think. I forget who attacked it.
No, it was
We
Malcolm.
both hit pretty hard. Proteus hit harder.
Yeah, and that's exactly its HP. 9 is exactly what it has. So,
Nice!
she loves Val. You just kind of stick it right through its, like, spidery mouth. As the possibilities of you, like, dying and it winning and you beating it all just distort until it, like, falls on the ground with its legs flat. Okay, the...
Nicholas sort of gives his rapier a small little swing.
Okay, the spider is felled. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Nicholas?
Well, he's definitely moving. He's going... Yep. Let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going up here.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
All right, then the Mushroom Man will try and get out of the web again. Because that doesn't have any ranged attacks. And... it will get out, but it used its action to do so. Okay. And it's just gonna stand... Actually, it's going 5, 10... It's just gonna stand right there. As if it's, yeah, it's gonna stand right there. Dante.
This guy's dead.
Yep.
This thing being next to me is so annoying because I don't want to hit it and I wanted to hit this. Man. I guess I'm just gonna have to risk the disadvantage on this guy because... Yeah, okay. See where I'm at for now. Just moving one tile, really. And I'm going to try to hit the dancing foliage with... It doesn't matter if I'm going to use Sacred Flame and make a dex save.
All right. It's pretty good at those. Yeah, it's very good at those.
Ugh. Yep, that's a pass.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right.
And I'm going to choose not to punch this thing because I don't want to potentially stun myself and Malcolm.
All right. Proteus.
All right. What is the rules on hiding again? It's like DC 15 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just do it then.
Okay.
because the Blackrock gives me +10, and then I add +7 from having expertise, so
Gosh.
it's a minimum of 18.
Okay.
And then I reveal myself to shoot this guy.
All right. Yeah, you can shoot it.
Even shooting is such a trip.
Wani.
20 will hit it.
Alright, he takes 17 piercing damage.
That will be reduced to only 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As your arrow just gets kind of lost in the vines. All right, Malcolm.
Push.
Pushing the shroom.
With my pike specifically.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You could...
Do I want to reckless this? Probably. Bad at math. 19.
That works. You hit true.
19 damage.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
And it's
Gosh.
shoved 10 feet.
Yeah. All right. 19 damage. You said.
Yep.
And it gets pushed here.
Yep.
It's out of the range. It's 10-foot radius, so it does not disperse any spores.
And bonus action.
And explode.
And it's the end of my turn, so it makes a dex save.
Failed.
Alright.
Boom shakalaka.
6 force damage.
It is not.
As the Malcolm pops and goes bang.
And it is not felled, but it is grievously wounded. All right. The dancing foliage. Just gonna move 30 feet there. And I need you, Malcolm and Dante, to do wisdom saving throws.
15.
That's a pass.
30-20.
And that's a pass. All right, it's gonna move 10 feet back as it did not charm any of you. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, excellent. Back to the top of the round with Nicholas.
Alright, let's see. Calculating distance. Okay, I need to get close, slightly closer. Since the fife has not exactly the best range, I will instead use Starry Wisp to attack it.
All right, and that's an attack roll.
Yep. Well,
That misses.
yeah, figure. Oh well.
All right.
And he'll oh. No, he'll stay there.
Okay, the mushroom man is gonna walk up to Malcolm, and it's gonna punch you twice, Malcolm, with advantage.
Yep.
Nat 20 on one,
Oh no.
and an 18 on the other.
Both of those hit.
All right. Where is he? All right, so it will do. So it is going to do 13 bludgeoning damage with the critical hit, and that will be reduced to 6. But it also does 10 poison damage.
Alright.
That was the critical. With the normal one, it's going to do 5 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 2, and 5 poison damage.
Alright.
Alright. And it is going to walk away.
Okay.
I know better than to punch that.
Okay.
So if I attack it, I'm still not sure how this works, but if I were to use my pike when I attack it, would it get pushed on the reaction?
Oh, yeah, it would.
Alright, let's have some fun here.
Yeah.
And since I
That
used reckless
backfired.
attack, I also have advantage on this.
Yeah.
All that backfired horribly.
Over 20.
Yeah, I think you're going to just kill it no matter what.
Gosh.
13 piercing damage.
Yeah, it starts like the explosion is imminent, but you just kind of shove it away like a pool table. Yeah. Wait. So it would just go
Oh my gosh.
there, right?
Yep.
I don't think it. No.
Not quite.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
Funny.
wait. It has to leave my zone of control, right? And my zone of control is 10 feet.
Yeah, but
Oh, so
you attack it within that square though, right?
But if it has to leave his reach to Brock and Hoppy, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If it has to leave my range to proc and oppie, it would have had
Well,
to be here to proc the...
Well, the opportunity attack happens in the square. It is because that's how it makes sense, right? Like if you have a short sword, it doesn't not have range, right?
No, the pike has a range.
No, I mean like. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
It'd be pushed
So it would have
over
been here and pushed here.
It had to be here to get the Oppie.
Yeah, yeah. So it would do a Constitution saving throw. The dancing. Let me just check if it's not. I don't think it's immune to or anything to. And this does not count as poison, like so. Even though it's spores, and it would, but I did it for Dante, so yeah, it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Plants are not great when it comes to fungus.
Let me just make sure its modifier is here. All right,
Come on.
it is stunned.
Yeah!
Yeah!
So yeah, as you hit it, Malcolm, you see it like about to explode,
Oh,
and
my
like
God.
you shove it towards the as this thing is just kind of like just stuck there.
I feel cool.
All right, and the Machina is dead. All right, yeah. So it's stunned, and its turn. It's gonna try and shake off the stun because that's all it really can do. So at the most,
It's not its turn. The Myconid was the one that just...
Oh, right. You're right.
Oh,
So it's
Dante's
Dante's
turn.
Lunchtime.
All right. Yeah, these are all at advantage.
That way. Thinking.
Don't think too hard, Parser.
Come on, Parser. I'll pull out the maiden instead if I have to.
Yeah.
I think it went to the land of dreams and is not waking up.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 15.
That hits it. If you're just gonna maybe do all your attacks at once, if you're just gonna lay into it like this.
This is only 2 attacks, really. But,
Okay.
So I'll do the other one. Bonus action. That is completely wrong.
That is not right.
Man, I want to roll 172 damage.
And an 18 will hit
Okay.
it. So you get to do all your attack damage.
Both will hit. That's D8 plus D6 plus 6. Ah. 10 damage.
It unfortunately resists bludgeoning as your fists just hit these tangled vines, so it's only going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Or at least it should still be stunned up until its turn, so. Gordius, at least you got someone now to help with sneak attack.
Yeah. No, he has advantage because it's stunned anyway, so.
That's true.
Yep.
But you saw your last attack was resisted, so.
Yeah, I think the best thing for me to do is make use of the advantage in a different way this turn. I'll save the spells for now and just do Phantom Assault on this thing.
All right. What are you going to use?
I'm going to use a whip.
A whip. All right. Make an attack roll with the whip.
All right. 22 to hit. Or I guess... Yeah, no, I could have used a short sword. Oh, well. I'm a fool. 5 force damage.
All right. 5 force damage. It does not resist that, so it takes the full force damage.
All right. And then I hide.
Okay. Malcolm.
All right.
Don't need to be reckless this time.
Did you say it resisted the damage that the whip did?
It resisted the damage. He did force it. It was pretty much a cantrip he did. It did force damage.
Okay. All right.
But you have seen it resist Dante's bludgeoning fists, and you've seen it resist the arrows piercing.
Yeah.
arrows.
Well, it probably resists slashing too, but you don't know unless you try. So I'm gonna use the halberd.
All right, that's slashing damage.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you can attack it. You have advantage because it's stunned.
19.
19 hits. It does not resist slashing damage.
Magnificent.
Huh.
For it is a plant.
15 slashing damage. Bonus action. Into my turn, the Malcolm pops. It auto fails because it's stunned.
Yeah.
So it takes 5 force damage.
And 5 force damage. All right, it is bloodied.
All right.
Or wounded, should I say. Yeah, it's like half HP. All right.
Malcolm's
Oh,
turn is
man.
over.
All right, it's going to try and shake off the stun. What's your modifier?
Mine?
No.
Oh, it.
Yeah.
Think was.
It's still stunned. All right.
Wow. I think this thing's dead.
And by the way, audience, this is why legendary resistances exist, okay? Nicholas.
Probably doesn't matter either way, but would I be able to slide down this right here, or would I still take fall damage?
You can do a dexterity saving throw. Or, no, acrobatics. Yeah, acrobatics makes sense to...
Let me think. Nah. I'll just Starry Whisper from up here.
All right. It'll be at advantage.
All right. $19.
19 hits it.
All right. 6 radiant damage, and it is now lit up.
Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because of the stun, but...
Yeah.
All right, so we get to that. All right, it's.
Oh wait, it was 1d8 radiant, not 1d6.
All right, reroll that.
5. Oh well.
Oh, so it regains an HP. All right, Dante.
Well, it auto failed dex saves, so let's use Sacred Flame.
All right, so that just auto hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or 7 radiant.
7?
7. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Proteus.
He has a punch.
Oh, right.
Oh, you haven't punched yet. Okay.
I got still punch in the bonus action. Yeah. But, even though I just mentioned earlier, I'm stupid sometimes. It's advantage though. Does it? I don't think a 12 hits.
12 does not hit it.
Okay. So, yeah, in that case, Proteus.
Don't you have another punch?
No, I use my main action for Sacred Flame, then
Okay.
bonus action punch.
I see. All right. Yeah, then it is Proteus' turn.
Yeah. I'm just going to magic the short sword this guy so that way I can maintain advantage even if he breaks out.
Okay.
14, wow.
14 hits it.
Okay, that's good. 1 force damage, yes.
Okay.
You don't get sneak attack on these.
Nope. Anything you're doing with your millions of bonus actions?
I don't really think I have a good use for it other than hide.
Okay.
Mostly just so if he has friends, they don't find me.
Okay. Then we'll go to Malcolm.
All right. Over 20.
That'll hit, and it's probably going to get finished off.
13 slashing damage.
Yeah, it had 9 HP left, so how do you think you finish off this humanoid vine monster?
The halberd comes down over the top. No, he does the what's it called that you liked so much? From Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, the prime mode thing?
Yes, the prime mode. He does that, and the blade of the halberd cleaves it right down from the top down to the bottom.
So it just falls in 2 pieces. And all of the vines kind of unfurl and just turn into just scraps of vines on the ground. And that will be the end of this combat.
All right, time to scan.
What do you want? There are several things. There's the mushroom, there's the vine monster, and there's the spider.
We want the vine guy. Pretty sure.
Okay.
How many can we take? Or what do we need to take from it in order to get the gloves for you, Fire Out?
Essence, fluid, hide.
All right, so we'd have 1 person left over. We could take something from the spider potentially. And...
He had spider climb, probably. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. If you want flippers of spider climbing, you could scan him for that, which would be hide.
I mean, if you could get all you need for the gloves, we may as well get that just in case we ever want it.
Yeah, and you said that Polly might be able to tell us where to find more of them, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I think that should be what we do.
So what do you guys...
Okay, Nicholas will scan the face spider for the hide.
All right.
And then the rest of us will scan the plant guy for essence, fluid, and hide.
And the dancing foliage. Okay. I have updated the scans you got.
Space Fighters is CR3.
Just getting the foliage.
Here's what this foliage guy is like.
This one was on the wrong sheet for the data bank.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Someone just mentioned off what we were grabbing again, so I can start marking it down over here.
Spider hide.
Okay,
We got this
Hide.
face spider hide, and then it was essence fluid hide for the plant.
Essence, fluid, hide, you said?
Mhm.
Cool.
Wait, you sure you're using the right keep
I'm on
vault?
I'm on the one over in our documents channel because that's the one that has the wish list.
Like, I don't know what the other one is. Oh, I was way off in my assessments then. Oh well.
Well, does it change anything for what we need?
It would?
Do we want to potentially mark this stuff down later if this might?
Yeah.
Well, let's just take what we took, and then
Yeah.
we'll figure it out later if we have enough for the gloves.
Yeah, we will have the gloves one way or another at the end of this.
I'm pretty sure, unless I can't remember if you got CR3 small creature, but this is CR4, so you've got the essence, fluid, and hide for the gloves.
Mhm.
Oh, you're right.
Space
So-
Fighters Tier 3. This is Tier 4.
The crystalline test subject I thought was small, but maybe you're right.
All right.
So
So yeah, you see yourself in this room after you've scanned these enemies. Whoa. As a
Sorry,
large-
apparently that's
Don't worry, dogs.
yeah, you are in this. It doesn't appear to have any exits. It just has, well, the only exit is this spider web that goes down with these vines. That kind
Oh,
of.
this doesn't lead anywhere.
No, that just kind of like
Okay.
this balcony.
Okay. All right. Well, we can burn the webs and see what's below us.
We're in a tree.
maybe not burn this. Risk of burning a bit more than just the webs.
What do you want to chop through the webs?
Oh, that would take forever. If only we had flour, we could throw flour at the webbing and make it not sticky.
I mean, I have another option for that.
I've still got this mace that I'm not using. We just use that and like circle the side and just sort of pick up all the web on the mace.
Candy floss it.
Yeah.
No, you're making a cotton candy out of it.
You can try.
Honestly, I could put out fires, so
Oh, well, if you can put out fires, then...
yeah. Grass type gives me druid craft, so I could use it to put out fires.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Man.
Where I'm not fire type right now, so I don't actually have my fire cantrips, so we'll have to use like the lantern or something.
All right.
Well, I've got a tinder
We've got
box.
yeah, we've got tinderbox, I'm sure.
You have a torch.
Malcolm's gonna blow it up with
What?
his Malcolms.
What type of damage is that?
Force.
Force.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Well, don't you have to like maintain the rage and use a bonus action to like?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I mean like you can only use it once though, right? Because you make it explode with a bonus action, but you also need the bonus action to maintain.
No,
the
you
rage.
create it with a bonus action, and at the end of your turn, it explodes.
Yeah, but you need like a bonus action to maintain rage, right?
Oh, that's true. Okay,
This
I
is not
cannot
doing a
use my
tech
mouth
anything.
to explode it.
You could do it once.
Yeah, you can.
No, I want to continue to be Dream Malcolm.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
We
that's.
want more
I've got
flumps.
candles and we've got like tinderbox, so it's fine.
Yeah, I've got torches.
All right.
I mean, I could just hack away at it with
No, let's burn it.
Phantom Assault.
Burning will be faster.
All right. Yeah.
You can just
This
put the
is
fire out.
this has the properties of the web spell, so it kind of like starts crawling out until the web is burned.
Okay, and yeah, then Nicholas will use Druidcraft to put out any fires that seem to be trying to escape the web and burn the tree.
Okay, I'll let you do that. Yeah, and the thick vines kind of crawl down to this large drop.
Flying me down, this is going to be a pain.
The way we can go.
Climb
Yep.
down.
Whee.
All right.
Let's start heading our way down.
All right, down the long tunnel, you see in this chamber down below, in the center, is a massive open room where you see kind of the core of the tree. A large hollow sits at the center, and spirals of bark and wood radiate outwards, making this kind of natural cathedral. The air is still cool in here, and the chamber feels deeply connected. You feel it deeply connected to that, the dreams, Malcolm, especially when you're in dream mode. The floor is smooth, save for a central raised platform, and you see veins of golden sap ooze slowly from the cracks in the walls that give off a soft, warm glow. It leads to another chamber that kind of goes... it does not go down, it goes straight.
Alright. Is there anything else really of note in this cathedral?
It's mainly just the sap is kind of the main point of interest here.
Alright. Let's... The sap seems friendly, right? You said it feels like it's warmth, right?
It glows with the soft warmth glow.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. I don't want to anger any druids. I think I'll leave that alone.
All right.
You don't want to stuff it in a bottle?
I want to stuff it in a bottle, I just don't know if it's a good idea. We can just ask about it when we wake up the druids.
Yeah.
Let me mark that down on my sheet. Ask druids about gold tree blood.
What?
Okay. Are any of you proficient in nature?
I am not.
No.
Guess not.
Okay. Yeah. You continue, and it leads down this large kind of...
One second, sorry.
Okay.
Never mind, continue.
All right, it leads into this kind of winding corridor that it seems like it's taking you around in a complete circle at first. But then you see light from the outside as this hall leads outside somewhere in the forest.
Okay.
All right.
Huh.
That's really the only way we've got to go, right?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right. When you leave outside the tree, you see the faint. There are these faint glowing fireflies just floating and hanging in the air. The pollution of Ironbroach seems to have disappeared, even though when you were on the other end of this tree it was very apparent, but here you don't see it at all. The smog is non-existent here. The little pools of water seem clean and clear, but the thing that strikes you is the ground is scorched.
Oh.
But
That's
it
not good.
only in certain areas. Like, there's like almost like little pathway, well, very large, huge pathways that are scorched. And I will. None of you have nature.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I just have a brain.
All right. All right. So yeah, it's just like these just large kind, and they move without. There's no sense to them because they just kind of move around. But whatever's in this pathway is all scorched.
Not like it was a fire line.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't go in like a straight line. It's like curving and bending, and they're kind of all over the place.
All right. Well, first thing Malcolm is going to do is he's going to sample the grass.
With the herbalism kit.
No, with his mouth.
Oh, okay. The scorched grass or the
No, the good grass.
Oh, it tastes good.
Good grass. But who would burn it? Such a waste.
I'm going to use the cartographer's tools again at the very least in case we need to make our way back here.
Okay.
Just sort of examining these things and taking a step back. Does it look like they're almost forming symbols with the scorched earth, or is it just kind of nonsensical?
I'll let you do an insight.
Think into druid mind.
It's.
Oh,
I don't think guidance is going to help that.
Yeah. You look around and you just can't make any rhyme or reason to it. This seems like it's very clearly unnatural, whatever did this. But you don't know what it is.
Hmm.
I can't make any sense of this. You would think
Well-
if it's druids out here, why would they be burning this?
I don't think it's the
I got
druid.
it. It's a barbecue.
I don't think it's that either.
I mean, why else would you cook the grass?
Someone else that's not the druids would have done it for nefarious reasons, potentially.
I don't think so. It's too controlled for that.
It's got to be a barbecue, and he's gonna try the burnt grass.
Well, it tastes as well as burnt grass would taste for Malcolm.
He's just
Guys!
charcoal.
It wasn't a barbecue.
Thank you, Malcolm. We now have so much more understanding. Should we try following the scorched earth, see if it leads somewhere?
Maybe.
Was this recently scorched, or is it like long burnt and just dead?
On one side, some of it looks recent, but on another side, it looks like it's been long since burned. Not like still recently though, like in the last week.
it still
But
has.
one side looks relatively recent.
All right, let's follow the newer burn.
Yeah.
All right.
It still has embers.
Before we leave, I'm chugging a potion.
Malcolm should probably have one of those too. He's down at like half health.
Let's go through the potions first before we start dipping into any healing spells.
Yeah, you can short rest if you want to.
I would get back my rage for that.
We want to attempt the short rest because it's not sleeping.
Alright, it's up to you.
I think let's just go with the potions for now.
Okay.
Someone has 3 potions on him, right?
Yeah, I'm down to 2 now.
I have 3.
Would you mind giving one to me so that we all have 2?
Sure.
All right. 34, I can survive off of that.
Man, that's more than the max I have.
Okay. So,
All right.
which path are you following? The recent one or the unrecent one?
The
The
reason.
one that looks like it's recent.
All right. Roll a d6 for me, everyone.
Uh-oh.
But
Here we go again.
6.
Big fear.
That's not right.
That's not a roll.
6.
Another 6. A 4 and a 3.
4, 3. Okay, nice.
2 6s.
All right. You begin following this pathway, and it leads you to this this clearing with a cliff face, and you see the huge lines of scorched earth just kind of trail and web out through this area altogether, but you're following this recent one. And I want both Malcolm and Proteus to do a perception check.
Am I still raging? I've been maintaining it as long as I can.
Yes, but I'll say it goes out after this because it's 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
All right.
So I have advantage and use my strength modifier on this.
All right.
They will succeed,
strength
and I shall
perfection.
fail.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
15 plus 7. 22.
22. And what did Proteus get?
Under 10.
All right.
7.
Malcolm, something seems kind of off in this area, is when you scan it in your in dream mode, you see the ground move slightly, like a large rock what looked like a rock in the ground. You see it move.
Guys, something's wrong here. That rock moved, I think. And then he goes and goes back into normal Malcolm.
You know, there's more druids around here. Well, not druids, dryads.
How big is the rock?
It is 20 by 20.
Ooh. That's massive.
Do the scorch marks lead up to it by any chance?
They're all over the place, but
Okay.
you like it is sort of, yes.
Is this thing almost sort of patrolling the area?
It just looks like a big rock in the ground.
Okay, so it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
All right, I do believe this is the time where where I turn us into a bush and we slowly leave the premises.
Turn around, go the other way.
Check what's on the other side. Where the less scorch was.
All right. So what are you doing here?
I'm going to silent image bush over us, and you wanted to look over the chasm, Quill?
No,
Wait.
I
What?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's just back up here. Okay. You're going to bunch up all together and you're going to silent image over yourselves?
can almost hear the DM smile in there, so I feel like there's something like a fireball coming our way.
Mm,
Like just tell me what you're doing here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what we want to do because I'm trying to figure out what to make of the information you gave me from the perception check, and if there is a threat down there, I'm wondering if we just want to turn around and go try to find out what else is here because we had the option to look down the other path. And if I was playing a game, I would mark this spot, turn around, and look at the other path before coming back if I didn't like what was over there.
Okay, so first you're on level with this thing. It's on the ground, and there's a kind of a cliff face in front of you, though, like a big, like very Lion King, like Pride Rock.
Oh,
right,
I thought it was
so
like
there's a
down
giant
in
cliff
the
in front of
chasm.
us going up.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
There's a cliff
on
going up.
the ground that you are on level on, you see this large rock that you could have swore you saw move, Malcolm.
Okay, that changes my perception of the situation. Yeah, I think we want to try to get away from here.
Okay,
Check the other path first.
and
Yeah.
are you turning into a bush or something?
Yeah, let's do the bush.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting all together, and
Yeah.
you're gonna cast Silent Image.
Yep.
As
Bush out of here.
as you turn into a bush, the rock, you all see it move at this point, and it unfurls and it starts moving, and it grows up to, you see this large serpentine creature rise up bearing these enormous fangs and serpent-like tongue, roar at you.
Uh-oh.
But you are in a bush. But it knows you are in this bush.
Oh. Is this where we just run?
Get
Right
her!
around.
Is this the one? No, that's not the one.
This is the wrong room.
Oh no.
What? Giant
Oh boy. That's a big snake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might just have to preempt this and go right into rage mode.
You're kind of over here.
It's like a 20 by 20 foot size thing.
That is it's a huge creature.
Oh, it's just 3 by 3.
But you are all clumped together. And when it unfurls, you see on its back, kind of going down its body, you see the meteor ether kind of lining its
Oh.
back. And as it roars at you, you see kind of like the cracks in between its scales light up with fire.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's...
So, yeah, I think Malcolm's just going to go right into rage and try to get away from everyone else.
I'll say Proteus's silent image is kind of, it's up and it's what set this off. So you are
Okay.
all kind of in cover, but it knows you're there.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to split back this way if we don't want to be seen by it, and split this way if we want to be seen by it.
So roll initiative.
Let's just really quickly...
Ah, Midgar's armor, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Push.
19.
Oh, okay, 22.
Gets the jammies on.
Question for the group. Are we just going to run from this thing now that we know it's got meteor in it, or...
I don't know if we can run from it. Depends on how fast it is.
Yeah, we'll find out when it moves.
Okay. Okay. Where's initiative? Alright, and it's Dex. Alright. So, Dante, you are first. You are in cover. But,
Yeah, but it knows where we're at.
yes.
But it won't
Meaning,
know
if
where
it attacks you, it would have disadvantage, but...
This is effectively like we're hidden, but it still kind of knows.
Not hidden, but you have total cover. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
you're in a fog cloud right now.
In that case, I think what I'm gonna do. I want everyone else to spread away from me, and I'm just gonna start off by. I think I've certainly got extreme good decks. Let's just hold it at it.
Alright, Toll the Dead.
Measurement right. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Do you have the range for that?
I'd have to move into someone else's square briefly. Or I guess I can just do this and then move back. You're... Okay, yeah. Now I have 60 feet, so that works. So that's going to be a wisdom save.
Alright. $18.
Dang. Okay. Madison doesn't take anything. And with remaining movement. Would this count as difficult terrain moving over this?
If you're climbing over the rock, yes.
So. I'll end here.
Alright. You know what?
Find the rock.
If this was really this, I what Fire Ellie said, I got the right music here. There you go.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hate.
The Midgar's armor music.
Alright. Yeah, it's Nicholas's turn.
see. I think I think I am going to start by firing a starry wisp at it.
All right.
That's not one.
That's a nat one. That does not hit it. The ash snake.
Cool. Okay.
Speaking of the ash snake, are you
I
gonna move?
yes. There's no way in heck I'm not moving. 5, 10, 15, 18.
Oh, you're still moving.
I'll get cover from behind this tree, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then
Okay.
yeah, I'll move there.
Okay. Then it's gonna use all its movement to go there then. And it's going to rise up, and you see its kind of gullet start to glow with red energy as it blows its ashen breath all over Malcolm and Proteus.
It's a snake with a breath weapon.
Oh wait, it would go like right there. Yeah, and then it'll do that.
He really is Midgar Swimmer.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So dexterity saving throw for Proteus and Malcolm.
Right. Danger sense. Let's see if you actually do anything.
Oh wait, danger sense works outside of fear, doesn't it?
14.
That saves Malcolm.
Yes!
14.
That saves Proteus, so you take half of. You take
The bush.
9 damage, 9 fire damage, as
Alright.
it leaves, and you definitely see it leave a trail of fire behind it,
Oh.
Oh, that answers that question.
leaving kind of ash below it.
Okay, so the druids clearly did not make this thing.
Mm,
All right,
Better question. I mean, it's got meteor in it.
all right. So, yeah, it'll be your turn then, Proteus.
All right. Well, first things first is I'm going to start moving over 5, 10, 15. Wait, no, I don't want to go out in the open. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, we'll go back over here.
Oh, and a concentration check from you for silent image.
Oh yeah, that might actually change what I want to do here if I fail it. I failed it.
All right, silent image
Okay.
goes down. The bush goes down.
Goodbye, Bush.
Yeah.
You were a good Bush. All right. Well, I have no qualms doing this then. Cause fear. Make a wisdom saving throw, Sneck.
All right, let me just make sure it's not immune to that. It is not immune to fear, so yeah, okay. Wisdom?
Yep.
All right. It failed.
Oh, good. He is scared of Proteus.
Okay.
Let me go look up when he gets to do that check
I
again.
think cause fear is only for a turn. I'm not sure though.
It repeats at the end of every turn.
Okay.
But yeah, so for now he is scared of me, so he cannot approach us. However, knowing what he has at his disposal, I'm going to still back up over here, and
Where were
I'm
you?
going to hide. I was here, and move here.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm like, oh boy, does he have reach?
Okay, yeah. But yeah, we're in broad daylight despite what the map looks like, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have to roll for these. I got 15, so I passed, if that's allowed.
Yep, you're hiding. Uh, I'll give it to you. Like, it's a huge creature. It could, like, see over the rock, but yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
noted. He is big. But yeah, action, bonus action, movement. We're done here.
All right, Malcolm.
All right. Time to do my part as the team tank. Bonus action, rage.
Okay. What miracles happen?
Let's find out. Flowers and vines grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Huh.
Now, I'm concerned.
Wait, it's also causing fires.
Depends on if these are magical plants. DM's discretion, but I'm going to wait and see what the DM says. DM, how are you going to have this interact?
I will say I will say that it works as intended.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to pike it.
All right. It is a huge creature. Does the push does that
Okay, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't really have a ready reference for this. I need to get one.
All right. I can probably check. Or
What
someone
was the
could
effect name?
push.
You can only push enemies large or smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, we're going to try to topple it.
Okay.
I'm not feeling confident enough to reckless attack, so let's just pray. 11.
That does not hit it. It does not get
Okay.
through its scaly hide.
All right, that's Malcolm's turn.
All right. Then we're gonna go to the top of the round with Dante.
Malcolm, how are you looking at HP right now?
25.
Um. My AC is good enough. I'm going to risk this. And will this be 20 here?
Yeah. What did you ask something?
Was looking at the movement here.
Okay.
This would be 10. Would this just be another 5, or would this be
Yeah,
10?
that would be fine. Just get on the rock is difficult
Okay.
terrain.
And I will go ahead and I think I'm going to use. I'm going to go for a cure wounds on Malcolm really quick.
All right.
I want to make sure that he doesn't drop. Okay, Malcolm, you got 18 HP.
Neat.
And I'm just best to try to help split up attacks here. My AC is decently high, so bonus action punch this thing.
All right.
Oh my gosh, nat 20.
All right. A critical punch.
That's just going to be a d6 plus 9. Okay, 12 bludgeoning.
All right. Yeah. that will be that. Okay. You managed to just hit it in a weak spot. And yeah, it will take that damage. All right.
Okay.
Then we will move on to Nicholas.
Okay. Nicholas is going to. I calculated this before, but let me check. Yeah. Nicholas is gonna go over here. He's going to use his 5 special ability. This thing needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Uh, 22.
Yeah, that is easily gonna pass, but oh well, it takes half damage at least. So it will take half of harsher thinking. Half
It
of
came out with
10, 10 thunder damage. So 5 thunder damage.
All right. 5 thunder damage. All right.
And I almost whiffed the damage and the HP was well. Dante and Malcolm, you gain 7 temporary HP, and your speed is increased by 10 until the end of your next turn.
Oh, sick.
Does the temp HP only last to the end of the turn, or does that
No,
stay?
the temp
Okay.
Well.
10 minutes technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, temp HP will last until probably you use it because of this thing.
All right.
And let me check something real quick. Yeah, that's an action. I thought it was, but I thought I might check. I guess since Proteus is there, I kind of want to keep a spread. So Nicholas is going to head back here for cover, and that'll be his turn.
All right, Dante, roll a d6 for me.
Oh, okay. That's the wrong channel. Iron Snake. Ugh. 5.
It gets its breath back.
Don't.
Of course it does.
It's gonna move. Oh, it's a cone, so it's kind of awkward in that case. All right. So actually, it's not going to do the breath. It's going to do a bite on Dante as these massive snake fangs bear down on you, and it cannot see a Proteus right now because he's hiding. So I don't think he gets disadvantage. And it's gonna try and constrict Malcolm. So it only got a 9 for Dante. You did not attack recklessly, right, Malcolm?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, it's gonna try and constrict you. Getting a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So that is going to be. You're not raging?
I am raging.
All right. So that'll only be 4 bludgeoning damage. And it kind of tosses you up in the air and it catches you with its tail, and you are now grappled, restrained by it right now.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so you are grappled by it right now. And now we move on to Proteus's turn.
All right. Yeah, I did not think of that. However,
Oh, and it makes the saving throw.
yeah.
It's still frightened.
All right. Good. Okay. I can't make it to my next hiding spot this turn anyway, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're gonna run up to this guy and we're gonna hit him with our favorite combo using the Venom Punisher and see if we get the fireball, I guess. And we'll swing with that first, because I will have advantage on this. That should be a +6. Yes. Nat 20.
All right, yeah, then you got a critical hit on it. Yeah, poison
Alright.
puncher does not activate.
Okay. I figured it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But thought I might as well give it a try. So this will be +18 on the end of it, though.
Yeah.
34 piercing damage to him.
Oh, that's a devastating blow.
And then here comes the scimitar with a 14 to hit.
That does not hit it.
Okay.
Or wait, that does hit it.
Okay. 6 more slashing damage. I did 40 damage in one turn.
Feels good, man.
Nice.
All right. And I think I know what Malcolm's fate will hold if I don't do this. Do you want me to get you out?
Please.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to shove Malcolm, so he's out of the snick.
Okay. Yeah.
This is normally an int save, so I don't know if you want to pass that on to the snake to make him drop Malcolm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because he's like kind of holding you right now, so
Or not an int save, a strength save.
yeah. So let's pass this over to the snake. So what's it need to beat?
It'll have to beat 15.
It drops Malcolm.
Hey,
Okay.
And Malcolm is like here, I guess.
Not for long.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Just because I know this thing probably has multi-attack, I'll risk one-upping now while he has a disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, it'll definitely go in for an attack. At disadvantage. That's a natural 20 on the first one.
Oh gosh.
oh, thank
Oh.
goodness, disadvantage.
And, it's an 18 on the dice on the other one, so I think that's hitting you.
Shield.
Well,
But, yeah, it's 18 on the dice, so plus
Oh,
modifier.
it's 18 on the dice.
Like, I think
Yeah,
it's gonna
no.
hit you no matter
Yeah,
what.
that's hitting.
It goes into the 20s. It's gonna use the constrict on you.
I was trying to think of how high in the 20s my shield would take me was what I was doing there.
How high
Not
would it
high
take you?
enough.
So-
Okay, well that's bad.
So it's going to do 12 bludgeoning damage, and now you're grappled by it.
Okay, well, all right, Dante, I would advise healing word because that actually takes me out.
Oh boy, it's right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
it would no, it would happen right there. You are grappled right there.
Okay,
Yeah, it has reach.
wait, you're down?
I'm down. Yeah.
Is cause fear concentration?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then that's
So that
what we'll
goes
do.
down too.
All right, and then it's Malcolm's turn.
Let him go. And probably got good comp, but I'm gonna try to topple it anyway. Now
Alright.
I am gonna attack recklessly.
Okay.
Uh, 19.
19. All right, that hits it.
15 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And it's got to beat a 15.
Con save, right?
Yep.
Its con is pretty good.
Yeah, I figured. It's the only bonus C thing I have against it right now.
Yeah, natural 20.
20, oh my gosh. Well, I say using that nat 20 on other things.
All right. You doing anything else, Malcolm?
Nope, that's all Malcolm can do.
All right. Dante.
Okay. And Proteus is still being constricted by this thing despite...
Yes.
Ugh. Like, it looks like it's just going to try to swallow him or something, isn't it?
Possibly.
It's a snake. It's what they do.
I know it's what they do. Can I bonus action grapple Proteus here?
So the way this would work to try to like grapple it out is basically you're going to be pretty much grappling this with the snake.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And wait, you can't. Well, I'll let you because you're technically not grappling the snake because you wouldn't be able to. But it's just for the sake of getting Proteus out, like shoving Proteus out. There'll be like a contest.
Right.
Really wish I could have gotten my next turn off now. Oh well.
I can still heal him regardless. The problem is just if I don't grapple him out. Shoot, dude.
I
I
mean,
think the
getting
first thing to do is just going to be bringing you up. So
yeah, I'm like getting me up is the best option no matter what.
yeah. So I'll just use another cure wounds first off, and
Don't you have to be like go touch him to do that?
yeah, I will. So I'll have to move.
Yeah.
Move 5
Here?
feet to the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that won't provoke any offies.
Well, he can anyway because he used his reaction on Proteus.
Oh right, yeah. Still okay, and 20 HP, which I think will be fine. So I'll just use first level, which since you're down, that'll be full HP or full healing, so you'll get 20 HP back.
All right. 20 HP back, Proteus. Actually, Proteus does not get back up. He's healed, but he does not get back up because he is unconscious.
What?
What?
He's
You guys
healed.
gotta
no.
go. You guys gotta take my body and split.
Like you're not making death saves, Proteus, but you are not waking up.
You got to take my body and split, guys.
Okay, I guess yeah, we're going for the grapple contest.
All right. All right. So, yeah. So I will roll with the snake. Basically, it's just going to be its athletics versus your athletics, right? Because you're
Can I use my acrobatics for grapple?
Well, the thing is, you're trying to push Proteus out, so it's going to be athletics.
Ah.
Like, this isn't like... This is kind of a make something up on the spot rule, because... Right?
That means I'm using my negative modifier out of that.
Alright. Alright.
Oh no!
14.
Versus a nat 20.
It got a 22.
I've done everything I can, man.
Alright.
Oh.
Nicholas.
Okay. So I am going to, I really hope this helps. I'm going to bane it.
You're going to bane it. Okay.
Yes.
It will make a charisma saving throw then, right?
Correct. Please have crap charisma.
It got a 10.
Nice. Okay, it is under bane, so that'll be a minus D4 to its attacks and saves.
Okay.
That's... Wait, let me check something.
Okay.
I don't know if I can even do it this turn, but let me check something. No, that doesn't help with any of this. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I think that's all Nicholas could do to help is the Bane. That'll be his turn.
That's your turn. Okay. It is going to try and bite Proteus, and it will have advantage. But
It'll have a
Bane.
minus D4.
All right. All right. Five. Well, that's gonna. Would a 20 hit you? Well,
Yeah. I can't
Well-
shield or anything.
would a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you are going to take 8 damage, and you are now swallowed.
Let's see, so that was 8 damage.
Yeah.
Here comes the swallow damage, though. I don't think it'll matter from here.
No, nothing happens yet. It happened. Well, your turn is next. And it is going to start moving this way. You can take an offer.
Difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, true. Okay, so 10, 20.
Attacked recklessly on my turn. Over 20.
That'll hit. And I believe you can do it too, Dante.
And also make a con saving throw.
All right.
You're gonna have to
definitely.
kill him before he
19
kills me.
bludgeoning damage.
All
Or
right.
18 bludgeoning damage, sorry.
All right. Let me deal with the...
Quarterstaff was a 15 to hit.
It failed the topple thing, so it is
All right.
prone.
It's prone, yep.
All right, so then it has to... And did you hit Dante?
I went for. I don't know the order of things here. If it's the same time, then I only got a 15.
That would have hit it.
Okay. Six bludgeoning.
So that'll be a total of 25 damage altogether, right?
Mhm.
All right, so that would be...
Wait.
Well, I knocked it prone. Would you have had? You would have had advantage, right?
The timing on that, though, I think
Okay.
that's the same.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's only 24 because you got 18 and I got 6.
Okay, so 24. All right, so that would be... It looks very bloodied. But, okay, so it fell prone there. It used 20 feet.
It would have fallen prone right here
Okay,
because the maul doesn't have range.
so it's not going to get very far. So that'll be... So, okay, wait, it used 10 feet. It has to use half its movement to get up. That'll leave it with 15. So then...
And the difficult terrain reaches out 15 feet.
So it's only going to be able to get to, like, the edge of it then. So it only gets to there. Okay. And then, Proteus, it's your turn, and you are going to take an automatic 10 fire damage.
Oh, I'm so glad I healed you beforehand.
Yeah.
Are you still up? Well, technically up after that?
Technically, I'm still up.
Okay. All right.
I was expecting like 3d6 to come my way or something.
That was 3d6. I just got really low.
Okay, I got lucky then.
All right. Malcolm, it's your turn. It is
All
back
right.
up, so... like.
Well, we're gonna do that same thing again.
Okay.
Over 20.
All right. That'll hit it.
14 bludgeoning damage and a con save again.
It does not need to make that con save because as you hit it, it kind of like screeches and then it falls down with its dead reptilian eyes.
All right, now let's cut it open.
Yeah, you're able to kind of find the lump inside of it.
Extrude the Zorua.
Oh,
Yeah. Proteus is fine, although he is unconscious.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just have
is
but
it
two
because he's
HP.
unconscious that he's affected? Oh no, is he like? Is this the equivalent of he fell asleep?
I believe
Yes.
so, yes.
Yeah, I figured that when I first went down. And could not
Problem.
come up. I taught us
Oh,
all
this
a
ain't
valuable
good.
lesson about this area.
Actually, wait a minute. And now that the dust is settled, you have psychic resistance. I'm gonna let you do a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage. Just to see if you can get by this. Proteus. No.
1.
Oh,
Yeah, you are, he's just not waking up. He's alive, but he's just not waking up.
well, crap.
Nap time.
This is not the time to be. Dang it, Proteus. It's not his fault, but. Malcolm, you wouldn't happen to know you were being asleep, not waking people up. There's no way you would have smelling salts. Dante is rummaging through his pack, trying to find anything.
Let's see if we can find this place we're supposed to find. So let's go back and first scan the snake.
Ah, okay. You can only do 3, though, because...
Like 3 scans.
Can't, like, take a scanner and use it? I did figure.
Like, it takes a minute to scan, so...
Yeah, he's a huge creature, so I'd go for those first. Whichever anything that says it needs a huge thing.
Let's see.
Death of Health, Wayfarer's Boots.
Well, the Wayfarer's Boots is CR6
CR.
plus, and I don't... maybe it is, but I doubt it.
I mean, even if it's not, the bone data will apply for the perioptic health either way.
Fair enough. Okay, then yeah, Nicholas will get bone data.
Okay.
Let's see. There's something I was looking at before.
Year 4.
It has a breath weapon, so if we wanna...
That would be good for the Dragon Vessel. We should definitely get the organ data.
Yeah. See anything else?
He has more than 30 feet of movement, so my second recommendation would be hide.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We're getting organ, hide, and bone.
Okay. And, what is your plan from here? You're just gonna carry Proteus?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I have to.
Alright. And, yeah, you carry Proteus with you as you continue through the forest. And the the ashen lines that this enormous snake made, that you've now determined that's what made it, you are led to, in the distance, you see these white specks, like little marshmallows. And as you get closer, it appears to be a little village or settlement with several Wooloo out in the pasture, but they are all asleep. And we'll leave off there. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, that was certainly a session.
Very.
I see 67 messages in the corner of my screen.
One second. There you go.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll see if we could heal Proteus and defeat the creature causing this curse. So until then, see you next week, everyone.
Bye.